fries. I went to get McDonald's to get fries and a coffee. Okay? And a sandwich because I didn't eat. Okay, I got a whole meal. Whatever. Anyways, I went to McDonald's. I got a fish sandwich because we can't eat meat. Never had a fish sandwich. Never had anything fish related at McDonald's. Honestly, I don't really trust fish unless I cook it or my mama cooks it. Or like family. Anyways, or sometimes restaurants. Okay, so I just fished. Okay, whatever. Tell me why. I was going through the drive-thru, okay? I'm driving. Let me set the scene, okay? We're driving through the drive-thru. We pull up. This guy talks. He goes, are you going to be using rewards? And I was like, no, I don't have the rewards app. And then he was like, okay, what can I get you? And I was like, okay, can I have a moment, please? And he goes, just tell me when you're ready. I was like, okay. So I'm looking. I'm like, Andrea, there's really not much you can get. Like, you can't eat meat today. So then I was like, okay, I'm ready now. And I was like, sir. And then he was like, what can I get you? He was so sassy. Okay, like he was a vibe, but he was sassy. So I was like, can I please? My mom wanted fries, so I got her fries. Then I got this time. I was like, can I have a number? Blah blah blah, and iced coffee, because he was like Coke, and I was like, no, can it be an iced coffee, please? And then he was like, 1 second. I was like, are we not allowed to do that? I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's. I actually haven't been to McDonald's since November. Dang. Yeah, that's the last time I went to the airport. Anyways, then he was like, 1 second. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, okay, is that all? And I was like, yes, sir. And he was like, okay, thank you. He was like, he gave me the price. And then he was like, pull up to window 1. And I was like, okay, thank you. And I pulled up and I was walking away. We walked through the drive-thru now. No, I was driving and I looked on my friend. I was like, was it just me or was he like, he was hella sassy, you know, like he had like attitude to him. And they were like, no, he was definitely sassy. And I was like, I know, right? And so then we pull up and I pay and he was like, is that going to be tap? And I was like, yes. And he sticks out the little thing and I tap. And then he goes, you're really pretty, by the way. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Would you, like, I didn't hear him. Like, I genuinely did not hear him. And he says it all sassy. You're really pretty. And I was just like, oh, thank you. Like, I got nervous. I started smiling and I was like, oh, thank you so much. I was like, okay, that kind of made my day. But even though you said it kind of like questioning, like, why are you so pretty? Like, you didn't sound like you were pretty at the drive-thru, which is, I think, what he was thinking. He was like, she sounds like a fugly hoe. And then I pull up and then he goes, you're really pretty. Whatever. I was like, okay, thank you. And then I got my food. And then I go to pull up to the second window. I'm running out of time. I go to pull up to the second window. And they're like, okay, you're going to need to go wait in spot 4. So I go wait in spot 4. The car in front of me, the truck, he's parked all chueco, all up in my space. And his is number 3. I was like, are you kidding me? So I just stare at him. And when I back out, I stop in front of his truck. Because, excuse me, you caused everyone else to think I was the problem.